Which character became worse the more the show went on? Kevin intelligence, wise. Andrew.
Drew.
Ryan never got better. At the least, he stayed the same, always being selfish above everything else. He and Kelly abandoned their baby in the end. Even Michael at his worst would never have done that. Michael starts off as a jerk-ass nobody can stand, but he gets better and more mature even if much of that development happens in season 7 leading up to his departure. That said though, Michael is a better person than when the show started. Pam and Jim, like last couple seasons. Overall loved them most of the show, but compare first 3 seasons versions to last season. It's noticeable. Phyllis. She became almost insufferable to me. There's clearly the obvious answer. Ryan, Andy, Phyllis, and Toby. The real answer is Jan started as a very realistic corporate employee. She could come off pretty cold, but let's be fair, she was dealing with Michael. By S9 she's singing for her daughter about, "How can I ever fill your shoes?" while waiting for Dwight to unknowingly return with her new very young-looking assistant, Clark. Call me crazy, but I'd say she got infinitely worse. Kevin. Redundant at this point, but a prime example of flanderization. Michael was dead on when he told him not to become a caricature. Andy. Honestly, Jim. Back to work shoe bitch. Pretty much all of them. I always like watching the first episode right after I finish season 9. Remember how we all thought Ryan was the normal guy at the beginning? Angela. My disliking towards her went up as the show progressed. Andy. I know they assassinated his character, but damn. Just awful. I never liked him to begin with, so it just made it that much worse. Also, Phyllis? She used to be a little odd, but still Grandma Goose vibe. I feel like after she married Bob, she got worse. Thinking about it, after Jim and Pam got married, she got even worse. One of my favorite bits with Kevin is when everyone thinks his dog is dead from the way he's describing her. Cut to him, baby talking to her, and she licks his face. Anyway, I have no problem with how Kevin developed. The fucking delayed hi that almost broke Idris Elba is one of the great moments of The Office. Edited for typo. Bobbity. GIF. Giphy SXGN 8YG7 MBBC. Andy for sure. Andy, I enjoyed his frat boy loser personality when he first came in it, but as it progressed with the clothes, the personality, everything, it honestly annoys me so much. Phallus Phyllis. Edit. Sorry, I've got penises on the brain.
Andy.
Rewatching the show recently, even his romance with Aaron feels so underwhelming. Unlike Jim/Pam and Michael/Holly, it never felt convincing. Then when they finally start to get Andy's character right, they blow him up. They seem to never know what to do with Ryan. Like he went from being one of the only normal people in the office to an arrogant big shot type, to a hipster poet. He was never the funniest character, but sometimes his reactions to the wacky characters around him were funny. But then in later seasons, the writers tried to make him one of the zany ones, and it didn't work. It's Angela.
Andy.
It was the worst character assassination to watch, and it's annoying how the only reason why it happened is because the writers took Ed Helms filming a movie personally. Angela and also Dwight. So many characters went overboard later on in the show.